Hey everybody, happy Monday. Well, I hope it was at least a good productive day for you guys. If this is your first time watching, welcome to Chef FruGal's kitchen. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share for me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I can't tell you how much all of your support means to me. People love to say, I don't need anybody, and it's all just lies. Life is designed in a way that in order to make it here in this world, at some point in time, you will need the support or help of your fellow man. So thank you guys. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hope you like what you've seen so far and that you keep watching. I want to give a special shout out to a couple of people who have helped me significantly in building my brand at Chef FruGal. Party Artie. He's from Staten Island, New York. He designed this logo here for me. And my girl Ebony Dumas, also from Staten Island, put it on this wonderful apron here for me. Lynn Cuffey gifted me with several kitchen items that are on their way to me as we speak. So next week, I'll get to use them in my show. You guys are the real MVPs. If you're in New York, and you're looking for a logo design or somebody to do some custom wear for you, t-shirts, aprons, mugs, whatever, these guys can definitely do it. You can find them on Facebook. I'll put their names at the bottom so you can reach out to them. I'm sure they will welcome the business. So thank you guys immensely. I really appreciate the support. All right, so today in Chef FruGal's kitchen, we are gonna be making curry chicken. I'm making this on request from my Aunt Yvonne from Baltimore, Maryland. Hey, Auntie. She also watches the show. She's been asking for my mom's curry chicken recipe since like forever. And honestly, I don't remember it fully. This is my own recipe, created with all the parts I do remember from my childhood, infused with some of my own techniques, okay? So let's get started. Here's what you're gonna need. Chicken. I do prefer that the skin be removed, but you can certainly use any part of the chicken. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs tonight. 1 medium onion sliced, 2 carrots peeled and sliced, 4 to 5 potatoes cut into cubes, with the skin left on, salt, pepper, garlic powder, cooking oil, curry powder, using a little turmeric and chicken broth, okay? So my chicken is already seasoned with salt, garlic powder, pepper, and curry seasoning. I like to season it and let it marinate for a while before I cook it. So this chicken has been marinating for about an hour, okay? So the longer the better. You know, if you don't have a lot of time, if you can at least marinate it for a half an hour, it makes a difference, okay? So I'm heating my oil. Then I'm going to add some curry powder to it, about 2 tablespoons. Today I'm using McCormick's Gourmet Organic Hot Madras curry powder. I ran out of my favorite curry powder, but this is pretty good, so we're going to use that. So this is about 2 tablespoons of curry. And you're just going to let that cook for a few minutes and get brown. I'm going to add a little turmeric to it. I usually do this because it has a lot of health benefits. The chicken is already yellow, so you don't notice. It doesn't take away from the taste. You don't put too much. That's about a teaspoon worth. So we're just going to let that cook about 2 minutes, okay? Then we're going to add our chicken. All right, once you start seeing a little froth like this, you know that the curry is cooking into the oil. It's been about 2 minutes, so I'm about to add the chicken. You want to try to get your chicken, every piece to to touch the bottom of the pot. Maybe not all at once, but you want each piece to get coated in the curry that's been browning. All right. So I'm gonna let that cook for about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I turn it over. All right, so as you can see, I flipped the chicken over. It's gonna cook for maybe a couple minutes more on this side so you can get a full yellow coating on all the chicken. As you can see, this side already has a little bit of a yellow coating. You're not really cooking the chicken in this part. You really just kind of braising it in the seasoned oil to give that give it that curry flavor and also the color. Okay, so we're just gonna let that cook on this side for a little while, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so as you can see, the chicken is pretty much yellow on both sides. All right, so once we got it like this, we can move on. The next thing we're going to do is add our onions and carrots. All right, so that's my onions. My carrots. Okay. I like to stir it up so I can get the curry on the vegetables. And I just want to let it cook for a few minutes before I add anything else and let the vegetables start to get soft. So we're going to do that. We're going to let this cook for about 3 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes, and let the vegetables get soft. All right. Then we'll add the potatoes. All right, let's take a look here. So, the steam. All right, so the vegetables are starting to get soft here. We don't need them to get all the way soft because it's going to cook some more. I just wanted to get them soft, get them in the juice. All right, so now we're going to add our potatoes. I only had about 3 potatoes, and I discovered this when it was too late. So I usually like to add more potatoes. If you're a potato person, you can add, like I said, 4 to 5 potatoes is ideal. This is 3. You see how I chopped them up and left the skin on. Okay, so you're going to add the potatoes. Then I like to stir it, give it one more good stir, and add a little bit more salt and pepper, because now you got all your vegetables in here too. Alright, so we're giving this one good stir. As you can see, I've been cooking it on a pretty high heat. That's an 8 on my stove, okay? That was really just to get the braising process out the way, get the vegetables soft. Now, once we cover the pot, we're going to turn the heat down to medium and let it cook on medium the rest of the way. Okay? I almost forgot, I got to add my broth. So this is chicken broth, half chicken broth, half vegetable broth. I think I told you guys about the vegetable broth the last time. I use it to, I use my leftover vegetables and make the broth. Okay, so I will show you how I do that in a future episode. But for now, take my word for it. It's great. It makes the food, it enhances the flavor of the food and everything. All right, so here we go. This is what it looks like. Okay, guys, we're going to put our top on. I'm going to turn it down to about 6. Okay, so I guess that would be considered medium-high heat. And we're just going to let that cook for about 30, 40 minutes. I'll tell you exactly how long it took once I finish. And then we're going to see the finished product, okay? All right, so while my curry chicken finishes cooking, I just wanted to come back and say thank you again for watching. I hope you like what you saw. If you have any questions, suggestions. I welcome all of it. Leave it in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, okay? And keep coming back. Next week I'll have something else, all right? Thank you guys and have a good night.